Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Friday, September 18. The Police High Command has officially launched the Get the Guns campaign as part of efforts to reduce crime in Jamaica. Police Commissioner Dr. Carl Williams says they're aiming to pull in illegal guns and ammunition used by criminals to commit crimes.
Our intention is to seize illegal guns well above the current annual rate of 600. We need this initiative to help to reduce gun violence in Jamaica.
The police will also be increasing their operations island-wide, and police officers and divisions who seize the most guns and ammunition will get incentives. Strategies are also in place to put a dent in the guns for drugs trade.
We will introduce coastal watches, similar to neighborhood watch programs that you're all familiar with, for the towns and communities along the sea coast.
Between 2005 and 2015, guns were used to commit about 75% of murders in Jamaica. Changes to the Civil Aviation Act, which increased the number of board members of the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, were approved by Parliament this week. The number of board members will now move from 9 to 12. Portfolio Minister Dr. Omar Davies said the increase was necessary to better manage the increasing workload of the JCAA.
This has come about both with the growth of the industry in Jamaica, as well as in terms of the increase in the demands of the global civil aviation community and the requirements of the International Civil Aviation Organization.
The JCAA is a statutory corporation that regulates the aviation industry in Jamaica. This includes flight safety, air navigation services, and the licensing of airlines. Things are back to normal at public health institutions across Jamaica. This follows a meeting with officials at the Ministries of Health, Finance and Labor. Earlier this week, there was a high level of absenteeism among registered nurses at several health facilities. The nurses had taken industrial action over an issue regarding payment of new salary scales. In a statement, the health minister said he was looking forward to working with the nurses so that patients in health facilities would receive holistic care. Jamaicans who want to import motor vehicles are being urged to first find out if the vehicle manufacturer has a local dealer. Commerce Minister Anthony Hilton made the appeal amid reports of vehicle owners finding it difficult to repair certain types of vehicles. He was speaking at a recent public forum on the motor vehicle import policy to explore issues affecting the industry. The forum comes at a time when government is seeking to implement the revised motor vehicle policy.
We at the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce believe that continuous public consultation is critical to ensure that our policies, strategies and programs meet the needs of the Jamaican public.
And finally, Jamaica's first climate change framework for schools is to be incorporated into the National Climate Change Policy. The climate change framework for schools should raise youth awareness of climate change and look at ways to reduce its impact. The plan is to also include climate change education throughout the school system.
This is really important because we're institutionalizing these changes. Education is the primary vehicle of this change, and our youth the standard bearer for future national development.
The mission director for the United States Agency for International Development was speaking at the closing ceremony for the Jamaica Rural Economy and Ecosystems Adapting to Climate Change project. 30 climate change partners, including 10 rural communities, were awarded for their efforts to adapt to climate change. The Ministries of Climate Change, Youth and Education were also awarded for their initiatives to make Jamaica more climate change resilient. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.